This is absolutely fine. We're on the draw again. We've got both our colours, both our main colours, and we've got a turn 1 play in Spire Tracer, which could just deal some decent damage. He has no turn 1 Cloudfin Raptor, which is good for us. Armoured Transport is an excellent draw, and we will carry on with this. Got both of his colours, and he drops a Prophetic Prism. Now I believe it's reasonable to assume that he does indeed have the Rage Beast, because that is a lot of fixing to put into a 2-colour deck. You wouldn't run that much fixing if you are just straight Simic. You would want more creatures. One of my friends has said that he likes to have as many creatures as possible in his decks. Now this is somewhat awkward. What I would love to be able to do long term is steal his Simic Manipulator and then evolve it, tap it, and gain control of it permanently. This is an ideal circumstance. I would absolutely love for this to happen. It requires at least 4 mana. I would need to top deck the Spire Tracer to be able to do that. For now, I'm happy to run out Armoured Transport, because I don't think he'll get 2 counters on it at once. He may decide to steal Spire Tracer, which I'm fine with. I believe that being able to steal the Simic Manipulator back with Active Treason plus a creature, tap it, remove its counters, gain control of it permanently, that is the way to go to deal with Simic Manipulator. If I draw, of course, if I draw removal for it, then I will just remove it, but it may seem cute to just want to do that, but I'm absolutely fine with being cute in this scenario. And I'm fine with him taking my Spire Tracer, that's not a concern. Here I will drop Ivy Lane Denizen. Again, because I don't think he's going to get 2 counters at once. We can't swing in, so we'll just do that. We are 2 land away from being able to do this. 1 land if we happen to top deck a Bomber Core, then we are in excellent shape. The plan would be to Active Treason. I don't want to risk him knowing what we're doing and to tap it with 1 counter on to just target the Spire Tracer again. So I would certainly want to wait for the additional land. So here we will pass again. He may have Shamble Shark end of turn, which means our Ivy Lane Denizen is temporarily going to be indisposed, but that's absolutely fine. We then follow up with Hellkite Tyrant, which will just take over the game. I think it's a Shamble Shark. He wouldn't be waiting this long in our end step if it weren't. Pit Fight. That's fine. And he has Shamble Shark. Okay. Okay, we're getting milled. We are going to take some damage, and I may consider running out Hellkite Tyrant first, just because the Simic Manipulator is never going up to 6 power, and it would provide us with a very decent blocker. In fact, that's what I think I will do, because I can then follow it up with Simic Manipulator and... ooh, hello. Well, he's not evolving it, so that's perfectly good. I'm very happy with that. And he hasn't got a whole lot of card advantage out of us from this. He's down to 3 cards, we're at 4 as well. We'll take a bunch of damage here, that's fine. So this being the case and not having much pressure to speak of, I will just active treason this. He didn't even realise that's what we're doing. Dude. This is how this game works. I will make a giant spider for 3 mana as well. Or will I? No, I think actually I will put both of the counters on this. Oh look! I keep control of it. So, as I was saying about Simic Manipulator, it's an excellent card unless your opponent knows how to deal with it and is playing red. I'm very happy with that line of play. This is where knowing the rules really comes in handy, because it encourages you to read cards in that way and realise that actually you will keep hold of it permanently if that's what you do. Our opponent F6'd as well, so he couldn't have even responded, even if he wanted to. That was very foolish of him. F8 is always a good idea, F6 is never a good idea. He's got a 5-drop Urban Evolution, that's fine, so he'll probably drop 2 land. Yep. Or just 1, that's fine. So now we can start stealing his things back. I'll play the Spire Tracer first to get an additional counter on it, I think. No, actually I'm fine. I don't think he's going to have Burst of Strength, and if he does, that's not a problem. It makes him waste it. So we will do this. Yep, and he's F6'd again. So we still don't have any attack, but we will... No, we do have an attack. Because we've got... Yeah, because we've got Martial Glory. So we'll swim with these 2. Swinging with the Croconura is probably a mistake. We should have left that back. But he's not blocking, so that's fine. And we can then just slam Hellkite Tyrant and see if he enjoys that. I should play Spire Tracer first, because then Simic Manipulator will evolve, and then we can steal Sage's Road Denizen next turn. So again, we put it that way around. Yeah. Attacking with the Croconura was a huge mistake, because now he can tap this down next turn. I'm not overly concerned about that, because that's not how he's going to be winning this game, but it was sloppy play on my part. He probably has Sapphire Drake here. Yeah, Sapphire Drake. Okay, Dinrova Horror. That's interesting, so he can actually get back his Simic Manipulator. This Manipulator is going to be going back and forth. Oh, that's very good, in fact, so it's just... he gets his Manipulator back and I have to discard. That's quite good. That's absolutely fine. So he's splashing back with the Dinrova Horror instead. Oh, it's that player! So he actually has to discard. That's interesting. So he gets to tap down, presumably Croconura, because otherwise he can never get in with Spire Tracer ever again. Yeah, and next turn he'll be, after this he'll be looking to steal Croconura. That's not a bad draw. We can currently deal with 2 of his threats, and that leaves him with that, though I favour leaving this up for now and dealing with the inevitable Manipulator when it comes back. And I may indeed just leave up mana, because he'll definitely drop it and most likely want to evolve it immediately and try and steal our other Spire Tracer, so I'm in favour of just passing the turn here. If not, then we'll take 4 off the Din Rover Horror, which I'm also fine with. I can see him getting greedy here and slamming it before combat. No, I can't, because it will have Summoning Sickness. What am I talking about? Well, apparently he's silly. Okay. What have we actually lost here? Nothing particularly of note. So now he's looking to Cypher, sure. Oh wow, I'm just getting all the value here, aren't I? So we've got 6 mana open, so it's 1, 1 and 2 to his face. Or actually I think it's 1, 1 and 1 here and 1 to his face, because that just means that that's not attacking for 2. It's not attacking for 2 anyway. No, we'll just go 1, 1 and 2 to the face. Like that. All the value. Yep, you paid for an expensive draw spell, sir. Not even attacking with Din Rover Horror. That's rather good for us. He has 3 cards left. Here I think I will play Bomber Core and attack with Shamble Shark, because I can't see him blocking it. In fact, I can see him blocking it, which is very good for us in general. Attack with these 2. He'll block with Sage's Road Denizen, which I'm actually happy to trade with. Then we can keep up blockers for... oh, wow. Okay then. I will Giant Growth my guy, sir, and you'll be a bit sad, because that's basically your only thing that was going to win you this game, I think. And again, if you have Rage Beast, I don't really mind, because I've got a Hellkite Tyrant that will trade with it. It's a 7/6 as far as I'm aware. It may have... no, it's only a 6/6. Not that that's relevant, because it's just a Hellkite Tyrant. Sapphire Drake, that's fine. Yep, I mill 2. I hope he doesn't think he's winning this game through mill, because that's a little bit ambitious. So now I just slam the Hellkite Tyrant, I evolve everything I have, and then I can get him with a 4/3 Shamble Shark. I have all the answers, sir. I'm going to ask you all the questions. Yeah, 6/5 Flying Trampler. Why wouldn't you first pick it? My mistake was taking the second one, certainly. I didn't need to do that. And I don't think I would have been strengthening anyone else's deck by passing it. I think he is going to try and win by mill. That's, as I say, it's ambitious. Well, he's milled both of our 4 power removal spells. That's quite good. And a Leyline Phantom. Wow, he's really getting us down on cards. I think he's going to be dead before it becomes an issue, though. So we've got 9 cards left. So we get in for presumably 2 here, but then he's dead the following turn. I don't think you're quite going to get there, sir. Oh yeah, and I steal your black fixing. Sweet. Relevance. Yes, he's going to get in for 5, and regardless of whether I block that or not, he's going to mill us for another 4. If he has a blue creature here, then we're a bit dead. Especially if it costs less than 5. Well, I may as well not take 4. I mean, it's going to come back anyway. he does need the additional blue creature to be able to pull this off. If he does, it would be very funny. Though I don't think I could have done anything different. So this has to be like a Shamble Shark or a Frilled Oculus, something like that. There's nothing I can ever do about these, so I might as well auto. So he's seen my entire deck. Always yield, I just said. So he needs a blue creature, otherwise he is dead at this point. And he's got a blue creature. Excellent. Winning by mill in Simic. That's superb. So game 3. His deck is very grindy, but I don't think I want to change anything. He doesn't have many flyers, so I think maybe the Sky Knight Legionnaire comes in, and maybe the Armoured Transport comes out, but that is more of a colour commitment. Maybe I just leave it as it is for now. He has a lot of 2/3s, which makes Hellraiser Goblin a little bit questionable. I think I may bring in the Sky Knight Legionnaire instead of that. And 1, 2, 3, 7. I may board in the third Boros Guildgate. Again, it's quite a grindy match, and I probably want the additional white source if I'm bringing that in as well. So yes, let's do that. And yep, submit. I think I'm happy with this. Unless I play the second Hellkite Tyrant, he doesn't have any answer to it. I think that's more correct, actually. Yeah, let's do that.